In today's video, I'm going to show you the most efficient way to get the Imp Champion Scroll in Old School RuneScape. To start off, the requirements, as usual, you need 32 quest points and to be on a member server, so don't be doing this on a free-to-play server, and actually, I don't even think you could, at least from this method, but just make sure you're in a member server with 32 quest points. It is highly recommended that you have a cannon and a magic or range weapon that has a quick tick speed. You can also use your graceful depending on the level because imps do teleport, which is part of the reason why this is annoying, and it's also going to be helpful to have an Ardoin cloak from the Ardoin Easy Diaries as well as the Xerix Talisman. If you don't have one or the other of those, you can pick one of these two locations. I would suggest the Ardoin Monastery, which brings me to my next point. The locations themselves are on Zaya, south of Asidius by the Sand Crabs. So you can either take the Port Sarum boat and then run east. You can take the Xerix Talisman Lookout and run east, or you can take the Asidius Xerix Talisman and run south. You can also move your house portal if that's something you want to do, teleport to your house, get out, and then run south. The other location is at the Ardoin Monastery, and the Ardoin Monastery itself is south of Ardoin, so you can either teleport to Ardoin is another method you could use, but that's going to take a lot of run energy, or you can just use your Ardoin Cloak, which teleports you right outside the monastery. And again, you only need the Ardoin Easy Diaries to be able to use this infinite amount of times. So definitely recommend just hammering out the diary. So the way this method is going to work is that in the mini map here, you'll see that there's 4 different little bush trees here, the dead bushes and the dead trees. And there's also 3 dead trees over here on the mini map. You kind of want to put your cannon in between both. As you can see, there's an imp there, there's 2 imps there, there's an imp down here, and there's just a bunch of imps running around. So what we're going to do, quickly explain this method, is we're going to put our cannon down. We're going to teleport to the monastery where there's a bunch of other imps, but there's a lot of trees, so you can't really easily put your cannon down. And then while your cannon is killing imps here, you'll be killing imps at the monastery. You're going to have to come back every 3 minutes or so because untradeable items do despawn after 3 minutes. So you want to make sure that you're back here in time to make sure you didn't get a drop because it will not show up on your loot tab. We're going to go ahead and put down our cannon. And then as soon as this is done, we're going to go ahead, fill it up, fire it away, and then we are going to teleport to the monastery. And as you can see, we are getting range XP, and then we're going to run around here and kill a bunch of imps. The other thing I do suggest is having energy pots as well as stam pots, whichever ones that you have access to and whichever ones you want to use. I highly recommend those because you will be running around with your head cut off. Again, there's a bunch of imps around here, and again, they do teleport, so you want something that you can easily kill them with, but something as well that shoots quickly in case you don't one-shot them the first time. So imps are around this area, and they're also a little bit south of the monastery. They're a little bit north of the monastery. They can spawn in the monastery. They're basically wherever. Just around this general area, there are a bunch of imps, and they do have a pretty quick spawn rate, so keep that in mind as well. You should always be able to find an imp or see, I just killed that one, another one spawned. But while you're doing this, your cannon is still killing imps or monks and other things, tragically, over south of Asidius. When it's been about 2 minutes or so, I would go ahead and teleport back using your Xerix Talisman, go to the Xerix Glade, and then you're going to want to run south. See, 3 of them just spawned right there. And then you're going to run south using any of the methods that you have. And I will say this is the most efficient way to do it. It is one of the, probably actually the most annoying champion scroll to get, but it is what it is. This is a nice way. So then you want to look kind of all around and see if you were able to get your champion clue scroll. It'll be basically kind of anywhere along the shore here. We're gonna go ahead and smack that in. We're gonna, okay, good job, cannon. And then if you're not seeing it, again, go ahead and reload your cannon and just rinse and repeat. And this is what you will be doing for the next however many hours it takes you to get your champion scroll. Again, go ahead, put your cannons in the cannon, and then we would teleport back to the monastery. That is all there is to this method. This is the most efficient way. Like I said, if you don't have a Xerix Talisman or you want to just stay in one spot, I recommend the Ardoin Monastery. They spawn quickly there. You don't have to worry about anything else happening. There's not a lot of people around. You can just go kill them there. If you're trying to be super ultra efficient, because this grind sucks and the quicker you get it done, the better, recommend this cannon spot and then go to Ardoin Monastery and kill them there. Again, a key thing, stamina pots or energy potions, depending on how quickly and how much you're running back and forth. You want to run back and forth every 2 minutes. Otherwise, that champion scroll could despawn and that would be terrible. The good news is you won't know that you got the drop, I don't think, because I don't think it'll pop up on your screen with the champion scroll unlocked, unless, you know, if it's the first time you've gotten a drop, how there's that notification. I don't think it'll pop up, but I haven't tested it, so I'm not 100% sure. Just assume that it won't and double check so you're not missing it. But worst comes to worst, you may not even know that you got the drop. So with that said, that is all there is to this method. If you guys have any questions, make sure you leave a comment down below, leave a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Turn up the summer vibes. Get off your phone one time, when you come outside. Cause we all here chilling. Yeah, it's the same old, same old, same. No, we don't play no games. Oh, they wanna talk. Why they gotta hate on me? Damn. But I ain't not tripping. I'm fly as a pigeon. This girl's been eyeing the